LG इलेक्ट्रॉनिक इंडिया की ओर से रिजल्ट डिक्लेयर कर दिया कंपनी ने। और LG इलेक्ट्रॉनिक इंडिया की ओर से फाइनेंशियल ईयर 26 रिजल्ट रेवेन्यू डिक्लाइन to 41.14 billion amid margin pressure. LG Electronics India reported challenging Q3 financial year 26 result, which revenue declined to 41.14 billion from 43.96 billion year over year, while EBITDA margin compressed to 4.8% from 7.7% due to substitute demand and input cost pressures. Despite the revenue challenge, the company maintains market leadership with 33% share in washing machines, 30% in refrigerator, and strength premium position with 62.4% on TV shares. The company secured crore Maharashtra 705 crore in Maharashtra government incentive and plans to double export in financial year 27 while investing 5,000 crore in its third manufacturing facility at Sri City. LG Electronics India Limited has a challenging third quarter of fiscal year 26, reporting revenue declining and margin comparison and substitute consumer demand and input cost pressure. The company held its earnings conference call on February 12, 2026 to discuss the quarterly performance and strategic outlook. Financial performance overview. The company financial result for Q3 financial year 26 reflected the challenged operating environment. Revenue from operation declined year-over-year, while profitability metrics came under pressures from multiple headwinds. Financial metrics in Q3 financial year 26, Q3 financial year 25, or revenue from operation 41.14 million for Q3 financial year 22, 43.96 billion, or sales minus 6.4, और सेल्स है -6.4। आप लोगों ने देखा। और आप लोगों ने देखा जो EBITDA 1.96 बिलियन और 3.4 बिलियन और सेल्स 42.4% सेल्स हो रहा है। और the margin comparison was attributed to substitute sales impacting operational leverage, increases input cost including copper and aluminum, currency related headwinds, and the impact of new labor code regulation. Working capital increased to 11.3 billion as of December 31, 2025, compared to 8.1 billion in the previous year, primarily due to incremental inventory in comparison with product for the upcoming summer session. For market share performance, despite its revenue, sharelg Electronics India maintained its leadership position across key product category. The company demonstrated resilience in market share performance on a year-to-date basis through December 25. Our product category, market share LTD, or sales, washing machines 33%, leadership maintenance 0, or refrigerator 30% plus 0.5%, sales or air condition 17.3% plus 0.4% sales. Side by side refrigerator 43.3% or plus 2.9%. The company premium segment performance remained particularly strong with oil TV market share reaching 62.4% and side by side refrigerator share at 43.3%, reinforcing it is the leadership in high value categories. Segment-wise business performance, home application and air insulation segment. On segment business performance, home application and air solution segment, and the home application and air solution segment generated revenue of 27.88 billion compared to 30.91 billion in the previous year. Its EBITDA margin of 4%. The segment faced challenge from past festival demand, softness in compressor lead product through premium launches including French door refrigerator and AI-enabled washing machine supported the portfolio. For home entertainment segment, the home entertainment segment saw resilience with a revenue of 13.26 billion, up 1.7% year-on-year from 13.05 billion in Q3 financial year 25. The segment benefit from festive season, demand and GST rate cuts, particularly in television, through margin were impacted by post-festival demand and slowdown and input cost pressure. Strategy initiative and government incentive. LG Electronics India secured a significant government supported for expansion plans. The company received the eligibility certificate from the government Maharashtra for incentive worth 705 crore under the Electronics Policy 2026. Incentive detail, specification and total incentive amount 705 crore or investment period cover November 1 to 2017 to October 13, 2024. Benefit period 15 years, May to 25 to April 30. Annual disbursement 47.04 crore or effective financial year 26. Recognition 43 crore. The company also entered into a 9-year advance pricing agreement with the Central Board of direct tax covering the period from financial year 14 to financial year 23, which eliminates the contingent liability 4.87 billion related to direct tax and royalty payment. Manufacturing expansion and export strategy. LG Electronics India is advancing it is the manufacturing capability with 5,000 crore. Investment in it is the third manufacturing facility at Sri City Andhra Pradesh. The project will be phased and through the United Acquisition and develop in the phase over 4 to 5 year. Production of room air contribution is expected to the commence in the last quarter of calendar year 26. The company plans to double its the export value in financial year 27, investing India-US tariff rationalization to 18% on the India-EU free trade agreement. Current export represented 6 to 7% of total revenue, reaching 54 neighboring countries. The export strategy focus on premium product manufactured in India, including the side-by-side or refrigerator and large capacity refrigerator. LG Essential Series targeting Tier 2 and Tier 3 location with the increase from 45.1% in financial year 2022 to 54.6% in Q3 financial year 26, while expanding into new categories such as season freezers and stations with 28 opportunity and HVAC and information display solution. Historical stock return. LG Electronics 1 day, 5 day, 1 month 0.85% plus 1.29%, 11.47%. LG Electronics India Q3 financial year 26 revenue fall 6.4% to 41.14 billion. Earning call audio available. LG Electronics India faced challenging Q3 financial year 26 result with the revenue declined 6.4% to 41.14 billion and soft post-festive demand, while EBITDA margin compressed significantly to 4.8 from 7.7% year-on-year. Despite its revenue pressures, the company strengthens market leadership position across television, refrigerator and air conditioner and announced strategic developments including government incentive worth 705.74 crore and manufacturing expansion plans. LG Electronics India Limited reported challenging the quarter result of financial year 26, which revenue from operation declined 6.4% year-on-year to 41.14 billion amid soft demand condition following the festive season. The company EBITDA margin compressed significantly to 4.8% from 7.7% in the corresponding quarter of the previous fiscal year. Financial performance overview. The company's consolidated performance shook pressure across key metrics during Q3 financial year. Revenue declined from 43.96 billion in Q3 financial year 25 to 41.40 billion, while profit after tax dropped to 0.90 billion from 2.33 billion in the year ago period. Or metric Q3 financial 25, Q3 financial 26, revenue from operation 43.96 or 61.74, EBITDA 3.40 and 5.48, EBITDA margin 7.7%, 8.9%, profit after tax 2.33 and 3.89. The margin comparison was attributed to the substitute sale impacting operation, leverage, increased input cost for the copper and aluminum and current headwinds the pressure profitability and segment on performance. The HNA agreement comprising air condition, refrigerator, washing machine and others appliances recorded revenue of 27.88 billion, down 9.8%. Year on year, the segment EBITDA margin declined to 4.0% from 7.1% in Q3 financial year 2025. And parameter Q3 25, Q3 26. Revenue 30.91, 27.88. EBITDA 2.18, 1.10. EBITDA margin 7.1%, 4.0%. Home entertainment segment. The HE segment covering the television, audio visual product and monitor show resilience with the revenue growing 1.7% to 13.26 billion. However, EBITDA margin compressed to 9.6 from 13.5 in the previous year. Or parameters Q3 financial year 25, Q3 financial year 26, revenue 13.05, 13.26, EBITDA 1.76, 1.27, EBITDA 13.5%, 9.6%. LG Electronics India Limited scheduled Q3 financial year 26 earning conference call for February 12, 26. LG Electronics India Limited had scheduled Q3 financial year 26 earning conference call for February 12 to 26 at 4 p.m. IST to discuss financial result for the Qatar ended December 31, 25. The call will be hosted by Axis Capital Limited and feature senior management including CFO Dongmong, CEO and others key executive. Comprehensive deal in the details have been provided for domestic and the international participants across the multiple time zone, which the investor presentation to be made available on the company website following the regulatory submission. Our conference call details. The earning will scheduled for the Thursday, February 12, 26 at 4 p.m. IST will be hosted by Axis Capital Limited and behalf of LG Electronics India Limited. The session will be begun with a management discussion on earning performance, followed by the interactive question and answer segment. Parameters, date, time, host, call later. Or Thursday, 4 p.m. Axis Capital Limited. Or management participation. Management participation. Direct information for historical stock returns for LG Electronics. LG Electronics India Limited face Rs 27.42 crore custom duty demand over digital sync airport import. LG Electronics India Limited disclosed receiving a customer order date January 29 for differential duty after voluntary payment along with the penalty totaling Rs. The order related to the denial of the custom duty exception benefit on digital signals import which the company planning to file an appeal which expecting no operational impact. For financial impact breakdown, different duty, volume paid, different duty, interest paid और जो एनुअल डिविडेंड आफ्टर वॉलंटरी पेमेंट है और एडिशनल फाइनेंशियल फाइन्स पेनल्टी टाइप रिडक्शन पेनल्टी इक्विटी डिफरेंस और अमाउंट आप लोगों ने अमाउंट ये है अमाउंट और हिस्टोरिकल स्टॉक रिटर्न एलजी इलेक्ट्रॉनिक्स 1 day 5 day 1 month LG Electronics India shares trade 21 below listing price as Morgan Stanley cuts target. LG Electronics India shares are trading 21% below listing day high on BSE and NSE. Morgan Stanley maintains the overweight rating but cut off target price 13.2 1623.00 from 1864.00 and citing the moderation growth expectation and the margin pressures across the segment. और parameters detail rating overweight maintains the previous target 1864.00 revised target 1623.00 on price cut 13 point reduction or historical stock returns for LG Electronics 1 day 5 days 1 month or LG Electronics India with 1630 target price. GM Financial United covers LG Electronics India by ratings and 1630 price target cites market leadership with a 25% share across categories and 12.8% industry leading margin in financial year 25. The company planned 5,000 crore investment in third manufacturing facility in Andhra Pradesh operational by financial year 27. Despite an 18 of 20 analysts recording by shares that lower at 1,352.50 down 23% from post-listing height. GM Financial United covers on LG Electronics India which by rating and a price target of 1,630, citing the company's market leadership, strong margin and robust fundamental. The progress highlighted several key factors supporting it is the positive outlook on the home application manufacturer और आप लोगों ने देखा जो मार्केट शेयर ओवर 25% और इंडस्ट्री मार्जिन 12.8% तो फाइनेंशियल लोकल मैन्युफैक्चरिंग 95 point product made locality and manufacturing facility in Noida and Pune. LG Electronics India 3-month IPO and anchor lock in 1.5 crore additional share eligible for the trading. LG Electronics India 3-month IPO anchor lock-in period in today, releasing the 1.5 crore share for trading. The stock trades at 1,454.60, showing 28 gain from issue price, target 15% below the listing price. Q2 result and show mixed performance with 27 declines in net profit of 389 crore despite that 1% revenue growth to 6,174 crore. Analysis maintains positive outlook, citing strong brand positioning and the distribution network. LG Electronics India share are said to be focused on today. The company 3-month IPO anchored lock period officially ended. The development released nearly 1.5 crore shares into the open market, representing approximately 2% of the total outstanding share, according to the estimate by Novoma Institutional Equities. And while these shares become eligible for trading, the decision to sell ultimately rests with individual investor. Or IPO performance of current valuation. Listed on October 14, LG Electronics India 11,607 crore. Initial public offerings was structured entirely as an offer for sale. The stock current market performance presents a mixed picture for investors. Barometer value, current price NSC 1,454.60, issue price 1,141.40, listing price 1,710.10, premium to issue price plus 28%, discount to listing price minus 15%. Or recent financial performance, LG Electronics is a financial metrics Q2 previous years. Or net profits up 389, 536, 674, 611.3, EBITDA 36.47, 760 crore, EBITDA margin 8.90, 12.14. LG Electronics India share reached in their lowest point since listing, trading at 1,432, which is a 1.68% decline as the 3-month shareholder lock-in period expired, facing up 15.2 million shares, representing 20% of outstanding equity. Despite the negative market reaction, 16 out of analysis maintains by ratings. So the stock has corrected 17% from the peak of 174.9, while the maintaining 28% gain from 1,140 issue price. Lock-in expired impact. The expiry of the lock-in period has made approximately 15.2 million shares eligible for the trading, representing about 2% of the company's total outstanding equity. According to the Novoma Alternative and Quantitative Research, this share carry substantial market value. Share becoming eligible. Details 15.2 million percentage equity 2%, current trading 1532.00, intraday decline -1.68 or status lowest level since trading. Analysis statement remains mixed. Analyze coverage details. Total analyze 18, buy rating 16, sell rating 2, lowest price 1536.00. Stock performance list. Stock performance list. Value issue price 1140.00, gain from issue price -28%, post listing high 1749.00, correction from high -17, correction price 1432.00. Friday performance -1.68%. Historical stock returns for LG Electronics 1 day, 5 days 1 month, 0.80% plus 1.92 plus 11.47%. LG Electronics India's largest quarterly results show 1% increase in revenue to 6,174.00 crore, but a significant decline in profitable net profit fell off by 37.3% to 389.00 crore, while EBITDA decreased by 27.7% to 547.50 crore. The EBITDA margin contracted by 30.5 percentage points to 8.9%. Despite the profit decline, the company maintaining stock market position in key product. LG Electronics India quarterly result or metrics. Hello, year-on-year revenue 6,174 plus 1% or EBITDA 547.50 crore, EBITDA margin 8.9%, net profit 389.00. और ये है मार्केट परफॉर्मेंस